Hello friends, welcome in math series of SR Teach Vision. Our today's topic is simultaneous equations. Determinants method, which is also known as Cramer's rule. In this topic, we cover the following points. Why determinant method is used to solve the simultaneous equations. Then the next point is Cramer's rule method. What is Cramer's rule? And then we will see some solve examples. So guys, don't skip the video, watch it till the end, and subscribe the SR Teach Vision channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the notification of newly uploaded videos. Okay, let's go now. Let's start with first point. Why determinant method is used to solve simultaneous equation. Let's consider the two simultaneous equations in its general form. A1x plus b1y is equal to c1. This is our first equation. And second is a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. When we solve given simultaneous equations by elimination method for each variable, we get the values of both variables. First one, x is equal to c1b2 minus c2b1 total divided by a1b2 minus a2b1, and the same y is equal to a1c2 minus a2c1 total divided by a1b2 minus a2b1. Now remember the previous topic, which is related to determinant. What is determinant and how to calculate the value of determinant? Let's consider the first determinant, which contains four numbers by column C1, C2, B1 and B2. Then the value of this determinant is equal to the first diagonally positive product, which is a C1 B2, and another is a negative diagonally product, which is a C2 B1. Consider the another determinant, which contains the numbers by column A1 A2, C1 C2, and the value of this determinant is equal to a1 c2 minus a2 c1, and the third determinant contains the four numbers by column a1 a2, b1 and b2, and the value of this determinant is a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Now observe the value of x variable, which is equal to c1 b2 minus c2 b1, which is the numerator of this value of x, which is same as to this one, c1 b2 minus c2 b1, and this is the value of this determinant. It means we can replace this value with this determinant. Therefore, x is equal to this determinant divided by. Now again observe the denominator of value of x variable, which is a1 b2 minus a2 b1, which is same as to a1 b2 minus a2 b1, and this is the value of this determinant. It means we can replace this value with this determinant, and therefore denominator is this determinant, and same for y is equal to, observe the numerator of the value of y variable, a1 c2 minus a2 c1, which is the same as to this value a1 c2 minus a2 c1, which is the value of this determinant. It means again we can replace this value with this determinant. Therefore, value of y is equal to, the numerator is the given determinant, divided by, observe the denominator of value of y variable, which is a1 b2 minus a2 b1, which is again same as to this value, a1 b2 minus a2 b1. It means again we can replace this value with this determinant. Therefore, the denominator of the value of y variable is given determinant. It means we can calculate the values of variables which are used in simultaneous equations in the form of determinants, and this method is called as determinant method, and this is developed by Swiss mathematician Gabriel Cramer in 18th century. Therefore, this method is also known as Cramer's rule. Let's understand what is the Cramer's rule method. If the simultaneous equations are a1x plus b1y is equal to c1, this is our first equation, and second is a2x plus b2y is equal to c2, then we have to consider three determinants. The first is coefficient determinant. It is denoted by capital D, and it contains the four numbers by column a1, a2, b1 and b2. Then the second determinant is x determinant, which is denoted by dx, and it contains the four numbers by column c1, c2, b1 and b2. Now look at the both determinants d and dx. How to write dx with the help of determinant d, which is a coefficient determinant. Here, when we calculate the dx, means x determinant, then we have to replace the values of x coefficient a1, a2 by constant values c1, c2, where the values of coefficients of y variable, which are b1, b2, remains as it is. Then we have to consider the third determinant, which is y determinant, and it is denoted by dy, which is equal to, it contains the four numbers by column a1, a2, c1 and c2. It means when we consider a y determinant, then we have to take the coefficient values of x variable as it is a1, a2, and we have to replace the coefficient values of y variable, which are b1, b2, by constant values c1, c2. And with the help of these three determinants d, dx and dy, we can calculate the values of x and y variable by Cramer's rule. Then by the Cramer's rule, value of variables are, where x is equal to dx divided by d. It means value of x is equal to x determinant divided by coefficient determinant, same as to y is equal to dy divided by d. It means the value of y variable is equal to y determinant divided by coefficient determinant. Thus, Cramer's rule gives the unique solution of the given simultaneous equation when the coefficient determinant, which is a d, is not equal to 0. What happens when coefficient determinant d is equal to 0? Look at here. The value of x variable, which is equal to dx divided by d. In this value, consider the value of this coefficient determinant d is equal to 0. Then the total value becomes infinite, and therefore we do not get the unique solution. Now look at the solve examples. First example, solve the following simultaneous equations by Cramer's rule or determinant method. And the equations are 4x minus 3y is equal to 11 and 6x plus 5y is equal to 7. And solution is, by comparing the given both equations with its general form, which is a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2, then we get the value of a1 is equal to 4, b1 is equal to minus 3 and c1 is equal to 11. And same for second equation, a2 is equal to 6, b2 is equal to plus 5 and c2 is equal to plus 7. Now after getting these values, consider the first determinant, which is a coefficient determinant, which is denoted by capital D, is equal to, it contains the four values by column A1, A2, B1, B2. By putting the values, where A1 is equal to 4, A2 is equal to 6, B1 is equal to minus 3 and B2 is equal to plus 5. Now we have to find out the value of this determinant by taking two products diagonally. First is positive and second is negative. Therefore, the value of given determinant is equal to 4 into 5 minus 6 into minus 3, which is equal to 4 into 5, 20, minus plus 6 minus 3 minus 18. This D is equal to 20 minus into minus plus 18. Therefore, D is equal to 38. This is the value of coefficient determinant D, which is a 38. Now consider the second determinant, which is the x determinant, which is denoted by dx, which is equal to the four values by column C1, C2, B1 and B2. Look at here. We are going to calculate the x determinant, which is a dx. Therefore, we have to drop values of coefficients of x variables, which are a1, a2, which are replaced by constant values c1, c2. Here b1 and b2 remains as it is. Therefore, put the values where c1 is 11 and c2 is 7, b1 is minus 3 and b2 is 5, and calculate the value of the determinant is equal to 11 into 5 minus 7 into minus 3 is equal to 55 minus minus 21. Therefore dx is equal to 55. Again minus into minus become plus 21 and gives the value of dx, which is a 76. Now consider the third determinant, which is a y determinant, which is denoted by dy. We know that the determinant contains the first column, which is the coefficients of x variable, which remains as it is, and coefficients of y variables in both equations replaced by the constant values c1 and c2. Now put the values a1 and a2, which are 4 and 6, c1 and c2, which are 11 and 7. Then calculate the value of this determinant is equal to 4 into 7 minus 6 into 11 gives 28 minus 66, and therefore the value of dy is equal to minus 38 plus 28 minus 66, which gives the minus 38. This is the value of dy. Now with the help of these three values, we can calculate the values of variable x and y. By Cramer's rule, we know that the value of x variable is equal to x determinant dx divided by coefficient determinant d. Now put the values, which is equal to the value of dx, which is 76, divided by value of d, this coefficient determinant, which is a 38, which gives the value of x is equal to 2, and the value of y is equal to y determinant divided by coefficient determinant. Now put the values, where dy is equal to minus 38 divided by value of coefficient determinant is 38, which gives the value of y is equal to minus 1. And in this way we can write the answer line. Solution of given simultaneous equations is into bracket 2 comma minus 1.